Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, we're going to be going for Grand Champion League on Path of Legends, currently halfway up Champion League, playing with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. Also just wanted to say a quick little special shout out to all the channel members. If you guys didn't know, channel members do get my friend links in-game, so more info on that in the description below. Thank you all the current channel members for supporting the channel. Wouldn't be the same without you guys. Anyways, let's get right into the matches. So on our first game against Rock and Bull. So yeah, I have had a pretty exciting weekend, I would say. We started our second project in school, so it's pretty intense. It's much harder than our first one. I would say a big step up in difficulty. I would say because we're basically doing it on databases, so back end we also have to do a front end side of things to present the data. You also see a Golem in the back end, again, sarcastic, well played of course, just Xbow opposite lane. Kind of smart I guess, because my knight's going to go to waste. I definitely can't commit to that bomber because it would be an overcommitment, so I think I'd just have to chill and get ready to defend this Golem. So I'm just going to Tesla and try and isolate the Night Witch to the side, and maybe I can take it out with my archers. Also, this bomber should not target my Tesla. Yeah, I should be fine. Gonna Ice Spirit for the bats. Archers off to the side, and then kite the Night Witch, like I said, isolate it a bit, and Archer should take care of it. He does have arrows, which is expected. Most Golem decks of this nature at least have arrows. I think I can just log this Golemite plus Bandit, though, to full counter. Yeah, nice. That was a really clean defense, and all things considered, we got like 2,000 damage or something, and he didn't really get much at all, so really happy with that sequence overall. I think I'm probably down Elixir, because, I mean, I went in, he got a +4 trade against my Xbow with that bomber. But still, you know, we got a wonderful sequence. So here goes Golem when I'm at 6. So yeah, I'm down like 3.5 elixir or so. Just definitely gonna have to chill again. But yeah, back to what I was saying before. So project work is kind of tough. So yesterday, a bunch of my friends and I from class, we went to Botanic Gardens in Singapore. It's like a nice little place. And we work on our projects there. There's like a working area we have. So I would say it was quite a productive day overall. I mean, I got some work done. I would say that I was probably not as productive as I would have wanted to be, because I mean sometimes it's hard to just get in that grinding mood where you just, you know, get into that flow and just do a lot of work. Like, at least for me, I always feel like it's better to just not do work. I guess it's kind of normal, but yeah, it's kind of bad actually. But still, overall I would say pretty productive. And then today I've mean to do some project work, but I didn't. I'd rather make a video today, but I am definitely going to be a lot more dedicated on my project this time around. I would say my last project, I definitely could have done a lot of stuff earlier. It was a good learning lesson, so I'm going to try and apply that to this project and try and get a lot of work done as early as possible. I mean, I'm pretty happy with what I have. I have like pretty good functionality so far for where we're at. It's only been like 4 days since we started the project. We have 3 weeks to finish it. One of my friends said a psychological trick, say we only have 2 weeks to finish it, not 3, so that way, you know, we don't rush things last minute. We will see what actually happens. I think I told you guys in one of my videos, one of my friends and I, we left it till last minute. She submitted hers at like 11:58 p.m. I submitted mine at like 12 midnight and 10 seconds past 12, and the deadline was 11:59. So yeah, that was really bad for project 1, but I did get a lot of work done in that final stretch. But yeah, would just like to avoid that again, I guess, and instead maybe just get stuff done earlier, I suppose. But yeah, in this game right now, my opponent's just kind of going in to my pushes, and he goes for a prediction arrows, which is really nice because I didn't even go for archers, so I can just get free archers. I can probably go in with this because, I mean, I have a pretty good counter push. Gonna Xbow in the middle just because I want to separate from my knight and archers, and I should be able to get something done. Gonna archers for his musketeer. They should be a lock and should be good games. Yeah, really nice win against Golem there. He does go arrows, but it should be enough. Even if not, I can just firewall to take the tower. So yeah, nice win against Golem Night Witch with arrows. Pretty chill game overall. You know, he went Golem in the back, I punished him, and just defended well for the rest of the match. So nice first win there. Alright guys, into our next match against Mems88. Other things today, I mean, today was a pretty chill day. I slept a lot. Just been on the weekends, I usually like to catch up on sleep, because on the weekdays I sometimes have trouble sleeping, and I'm a bit sleep deprived. So yeah, I just rested a lot today. And then I also went to the gym, which I've really been enjoying. Like, I've been very behind, I would say. I mean, not really behind, but sometimes it's hard to get motivation. Like, I'm very motivated, I would say, but sometimes it's just easier to not go, I guess. I mean, I think that's pretty normal as well, but yeah, I decided to just go today. It always feels wonderful when I finish it, like very fulfilling and nice. So I'm really glad I did. And something I noticed for some reason is that like the veins in my arms are showing up a bit more. I don't know if that's related to like lifting stuff or something, but it's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, in terms of the gym itself, you know, I did my normal routine, but I'm changing my squats. So I was doing goblet squats before because I have to be really careful with my back, so I'm trying not to go super heavy and just perfect my form first. But I was doing goblet squats. I felt like it was, you know, putting a bit too much emphasis on my quads and my general upper body, front part of the body, I guess. And I definitely want to target my like back and I guess they call it posterior chain, especially my glutes as well. So I finally decided to switch back to normal dumbbell squats with holding one dumbbell on each side, and I definitely noticed it a lot more in my glutes. It's a lot more difficult to do. So yeah, still doing a pretty low weight, but just again really trying to avoid injury and optimize my form. So I think that's been pretty good. I like, my heart was really racing after that because I did squats, deadlifts, bench press, everything. I kind of do like a full body workout. So it was really hard in the moment, but then I feel so good like afterwards, and even right now I feel really happy that I went. So yeah, going twice a week, doing full body stuff. I'll probably try and look into a better routine later, but for now I'm pretty happy with this because I don't have much time in the week. I mean, I technically could if I wanted to. I would say that you have time for anything you want to do in life. If you just make time for it. If you really want to do something, you can. I feel like a lot of people say, oh, they don't have time for X or Y. I was just going to fireball there because those bats were getting a bit aggressive on my tower. But yeah, I feel like if you really want to do something, you can make time for it. For me, it's super easy to just say, oh, I don't want to go to the gym, I don't feel like it. But if if it's something I really care about, then I should make time for it. So I did, I guess. But yeah, anyway, kind of a big tangent here, but I noticed in my last video I talked about real life stuff. A lot of you guys seem to like it, so yeah, I guess I'll just be scattering it here and there in my videos now. Hope you guys enjoyed that, I guess. I still want to make maybe a real life only update video, but again, been kind of busy. Haven't even posted in a few days. In fact, today I was pretty tired. I was almost considering not uploading, but I definitely want to, because I mean, I'd like to get to Grand Champion. I'd like to just get some progress, and I think a lot of people like the series where I go for early Path of Legends videos, so we're going to be trying to do that. Yeah, nice win against Mega Knight Hog. Pretty interesting deck. Didn't really have any issues at all in this, so yeah, a pretty nice win. I guess not much else to say. Let's get right into the next match. Alright guys, final game against Nicholas, and yeah, I would say today's video is probably going to be a lot more chill and laid back, because you can probably tell I'm kind of tired. It's kind of late at night right now, 10 p.m, and I have class again tomorrow, so yeah, and I honestly feel like I could probably just go to sleep right now, but I'm going to post the video first. I'm going to split archers right here. And yeah, overall I would say pretty nice weekend. Did some project work, went with my friends for Botanic, and we had lunch together. I met one of my other friends for dinner. It was really nice because I haven't seen him in a few months, quite a few months actually, so it was really nice he's back in town. And yeah, very nice weekend. Then today I went to the gym and just had a nice restful day, but I do need to get back on my project grind, so I'll probably be doing that from the following week. I'll see how that affects my upload schedule if it does, but yeah, definitely going to be prioritizing that and gym/exercise stuff, I would say. Also, another final thing, I guess, I really want to watch the new movie Creed 3. I saw some of the soundtrack, J. Cole's new song on it, and it's so exciting and hype, so I really want to watch it. So yeah, that's another thing, I guess. But okay, we just see Archer Queen in the back. I'm gonna go Xbow opposite because he might not be back to Giant Skeleton. I think he probably is, but just in case he isn't, it's gonna be a really good Xbow. Okay, he goes for a Giant Skeleton opposite lane. I think that's kind of weird. I don't really know why he did that. Skeletons 2 and Knight for the Giant Skeleton also just protect my archers from the Queen. Xbow does do work on the Queen, plus I'll get some small ticks here and there. Yeah, I get 3 ticks, so not bad at all. And Archer will get some chip as well unless he commits, which he does not, so just really nice stuff overall. So Giant Skeleton, Hoggy Q with the Archer Queen. I would say this is a really bad matchup in my opinion, if they play it well, but because I already have a nice lead, I can probably just win from here just by spell cycling and defending. And I mean, I know that probably frustrates some people when they hear about, Xbow. And I mean, honestly, as a creator myself, whenever I post a video and it blows up on YouTube Shorts, I get a lot of immature comments Xbow, pride flag, whatever, really immature, insensitive comments from people who don't really know better, I guess. Doesn't really bother me because, I mean, it's the internet. People are going to be stupid. I'm kind of used to that since I've been posting content for 4 years at this point. But yeah, I know some people get frustrated about Xbow's playstyle sometimes, but I mean, in a matchup like this, you can't really get a connection against Giant Skeleton, Queen, and then the Earthquake. So it's really nice that I was able to get that lock early on. And I'm probably just going to be playing really passive for the rest of the match because there's no point going in unless I get the good opportunity to. Also, I can't hit that Queen with my fireball and the tower. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Just gonna try and cycle stuff, I guess. Try not to go for archers if I can, at least down low, because I don't want to give him a free Earthquake on them. Also goes for a pre-log, misses, whatever. Just gonna fireball back, because I mean, my Tesla just took care of his Hog. And if he's back to another Hog, which he probably is, yeah, because his 3-card cycle is pretty crazy, I'm back to a Tesla. So I like to fireball cycle, but you have to be kind of safe, because you can't just fireball at any time. It's usually more of a tactical thing, okay, I just defended his Hog, or I have a pre-Tesla up. Okay, pretty unfortunate I went for defense Xbow same time as his Hog. Not really optimal. I have to commit log as well, I think, to not take any hog hits. So yeah, kind of a bad defensive Xbow, I guess. I should have considered his cycle. A big thing about Xbow in this game in general is that you usually want to make decisions based on your opponent's cycle. So since he was back to his hog, I should not have defensive Xbowed. Anyway, going to offensive Xbow. Okay, kind of unfortunate. It goes right into that Earthquake. I was not expecting him to Earthquake like a half HP Xbow. But I guess it's good because now, I mean, he doesn't have Earthquake and Cycle to defend this. And I can Tesla to snipe that Queen and him one off a Knight, so I can just go back to it and protect my Tesla. I can also just stack Archers, as you guys can see. So Archers stacked are pretty good in this matchup. It's just Earthquake plus Log does kill them, so you have to be kind of careful. I can just Fireball right here, like I was saying. You know, I'm already one off a Tesla, because not expecting him to Earthquake there. Going to Log as well just to make sure the Fire Spirit doesn't jump. And yeah, I'm just maintaining my lead, because even though he has a faster cycle with the Queen down, Fireball does do more damage than Earthquake, so you can just, like, defend well. Gonna Knight the back. Again, as you guys can see, I'm being very, like, I would say trying to be as optimal as I can with my cards overall, trying not to waste anything, not really splitting Archers ever, because split Archers would get, like, 0 value. So notice how I haven't really split Archers at all, because, like, one would just go to the other lane, not really help out. I'm usually just going for Archers up high, or after he goes for a Quake, for example, I need some defense. Also, high Teslas are key. I'm going to stack Archers now because I need to defend this, get back to a Log to take the Queen out, and then he's back to a Hog, or rather, he has a Hog and my Tesla's dead, but I'm back to new Tesla. I misplaced it by 1. He gives a good game. Earthquakes to kill my Archers, but misses the Tesla, so I can just Fireball Tower again. He also think he might have just missed my tower, I'm not sure, but just going to defense Xbow again. As you guys can see, like, this is a nice little playstyle against Hoggy Q, where if you get an early lead in single, you can definitely just go same lane. And notice how I even went opposite lane, like, once or twice, I think. Not at all to get a connection, but just to try and pressure and force my opponent to not overcommit and, like, not let him build up a huge push, if that makes sense. So yeah, just going to log this Queen back. Knight down low, get back to another Fireball, and yeah, really nice win overall. I won by a lot. Like, I don't know why he's BMing. He seems pretty upset. I guess I'm just gonna say thanks because it's Hoggy Q after all. But yeah, we won by 2,000 HP. Very, very nice stuff overall. We're very happy with that win against a pretty tough matchup. So we take those. Let's get into the next one. Alright guys, final game against Rober Canna. Has the Monk on his banner. Hopefully not playing Monk actually. Gonna give him the good luck. We are 2 wins away from Grand Champion now. So far undefeated, 3 nice wins in a row. We do see a Zap, just gonna split Archers. I have Xbow and Cycle, so if he plays something in the back, I can Xbow opposite lane. He goes for arrows, definitely gonna Xbow, because, I mean, that's 3 for 3, and I have an Archer surviving, so why not? Gonna Skeletons Predict. Okay, nice, we do get the Mega Knight. Gonna Knight for the Mega Knight, and I think he might have lost here, to be honest. Okay, never mind. If my Knight was tanked for the Archers, he would have lost, but since it wasn't, a bit unfortunate there, Archers destroyed my Xbow. Something I really kind of talked about is that, you know, Archers being good is really good for 3.0 Xbow Cycle, of course. You know, Archers are a very integral part of this deck. But Archers being broken means everyone else is playing Archers too in the meta. And as you guys can see, Archers are a wonderful counter to Xbow, so that's not very nice. So yeah, a bit unfortunate there. We do see Mega Knight, Archers, Minions. Very interesting. Arrows, like, looking like an interesting deck. Not very fun to go against. I know a lot of people probably struggle with this kind of deck, you know, Mega Knight, Arrows, whatever. So hopefully I can show you guys how to play against a matchup like this. Also, I forgot to talk about it, but the new multipliers have been really nice. I'm gonna Xbow because he's not back to his Mega Knight. Oh, Inferno Tower. Okay, I did not expect that. I guess I should have predicted with my Skeletons. If I did, again, I would have gotten a huge lock, but I didn't want to be too aggressive. I guess I should have, though, because I knew he wasn't back to Mega Knight, but I really had no idea what he had. And sometimes what you want to do with Xbow is you want to be very patient and, like, not overcommit early on when you don't know what they have, because you can, if I, say I predicted with, like, Skeletons or something, if he had, like, a Rocket or whatever, would just been wasted. Even though it's only 1 elixir, I guess I could have done it, but yeah, you got my point. Like, you want to be pretty safe at the start and not really overcommit or do a risky play that could maybe lose you the game. Goes for a Mega Knight in front of that 1 Archer. Pretty interesting play there. Just going to go back to a Knight and hopefully kite the Mega Knight into the middle so both towers can help out. I think I did. Okay, nice. I think I don't need to Fireball that. I think I can probably just Ice Spirit and then Xbow because he should be very low on elixir after that commitment. Gonna Skeletons Predict the Inferno Tower. Goes for Hog. Gonna go Archers to DPS down the Hog instead of Log because, yeah, he zapped my Skeletons away. Really nice small connection. Goes for Arrows, so unfortunately gonna be a pretty decent defense, but we did get a big connection somewhat, I guess, like 800 damage or so, and that's going to put me in the lead, so now I can go same lane as him, I guess. He only has arrows and zap. Don't think he has a big spell. Okay, gonna go Tesla. If he didn't go Mega Knight at the back, I could have, or if I didn't Tesla at the same time, I could have Xbowed opposite, but at the same time, didn't have a great counter to the Inferno Tower. Gonna split Archers. Okay, wow, he goes for a mirrored Mega Knight. Kind of interesting. I'm splitting Archers there because I know he has arrows in the deck. I don't want to give him free arrows value, although that 1 Archer on the left isn't really going to give me any value. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was kind of bad. Maybe I should have stacked them, but I didn't really want to, like, incentivize him to go for arrows at the same time. Gonna Tesla for this Hog. Should be fine. Yeah, Archers take care of the Mega Knight. Should be well defended. Just gonna Log to be safe. Yeah, he does go for a zap, so good log, you know, 2 for 2. And I am still in the lead. I can probably start defense Xbowing if I want to, because in a matchup like this, you're never really going to break through. Okay, he gives me free fireball on the archers. I don't know why he did that. Definitely a mistake on his end. And then minions, not going to archers, because I think I can just go skeletons, ice spirit. Again, notice I'm trying to play as optimally as possible in every single interaction. Like, you kind of have to do that for Xbow. Like, cycle super well and perfectly, I guess. I think I'm just going to fireball tower, because he just went for arrows on nothing. And I have a Tesla up. Okay, he's definitely going to go for a mirrored Mega Knight, I think. So I'm going to defense Xbow and get ready to defend this huge onslaught that's about to come in. He's definitely going to mirror that Mega Knight. Like, I know he loves it. Yeah, there it is. In the left. I'm just thinking about how to defend this. I think I'm going to archers in the left and then Knight for the right Mega Knight. Maybe get back to a new Knight if I can. I'm 1 off. Oh, never mind. I'm 2 off. Going to fireball the minions, though. Okay, don't think I have to get back to new Knight, actually. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Nice. That was a really clean defense, actually, defending a mirrored Mega Knight push in both lanes. I didn't have 2 Knights, obviously, so you have to kind of figure out how to do that, but yeah, I was able to defend the left Mega Knight without a Knight, so nice stuff there. Gonna push this Hog into my Tesla. As you guys can see, nice little trick here. If you pre-Tesla 3 tiles down, it won't pull a Hog by default, but you can shove the Hog over with anything like a cycle card or a log into your Tesla. Nice little trick there that you can pre-Tesla with. Gonna log cycle, split archers, because again he has arrows. Don't want to give him like infinite arrows value. Probably gonna arrows on this defense Xbow plus archer if I had to guess. That would be a pretty good play, I would say. Yeah, there it is. Actually takes out my Xbow too. Actually a lot of arrows value, but double Xbows, putting in a lot of work. Back to new Knight as well. And I mean, overall, I would say I'm defending this really nicely. He's back to a 3rd Mega Knight, so this is 3 Mega Knights in one sequence. I'm back to new Knight, though. Back to another Tesla as well. I can defend this with relative ease, and yeah, like, honestly, not very stressful. Like, just pretty standard defense for me. Just gonna protect my Tesla, because, I mean, he has a lot of stuff coming down. Just gonna get the fireball value. And yeah, we just defended. Okay, he's back to yet another Mega Knight. So this is like, what, 4 Mega Knights in 20 seconds or something. But just have to get back to another Knight, and I can just defense Vexwood to be safe, because, I mean, all he can do is get tower damage now, and arrow zap won't do enough, so I can just defense Vexwood to be super safe. Really nice win against Mega Knight Hog Mirror Arrows. Pretty mid-ladder type deck, but yeah, we take those. Nice win with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. Pretty much shows you how to beat that matchup. I'd say pretty proud of my defense overall. You know, that's kind of how you have to play. Like, he has a lot of counters, especially with the mirror in there, and like archers, like cheap minions, Inferno Tower, cheap Xbow counters. So against a matchup like that, you pretty much just have to play like I did, you know, defense Xbow, utilize the value, because he has no big spell, so defense Xbow obviously got a ton of value. Anyway, into our next match against Zell Jaco Hog 2.6. Okay, I think probably going to be 2.6 player. We are 1 off Grand Champion, as you guys saw just now, so going to try and get the flawless 5-win streak for it. Okay, love getting starting handed by a Hog. Just going to Xbow tests, or Xbow Skeletons rather. This is a play I like to make, because Skeletons not only helps you advance your cycle, but also actually, I guess not only does it help you DPS down the Hog, so you can, you know, maybe get a small lock, but it also helps you advance your cycle. So I'm already, like, cycling a bit, I guess. But yeah, when I get starting hand by Hog, usually I just go for that Xbow play. Gonna Tesla for this Hog Ice Golem. Pretty aggressive, just gonna Ice Spirit to hold it in place. He goes for a super aggressive Fireball. Pretty good Fireball, actually, because it will get some Hog damage, but I think I can just Knight, not overcommit to the Hog, and then even if I take, like, 2 hits, I can Xbow with this Knight. I think he lost because, I mean, that was too aggressive. He goes for the Hog Hammer emote. Okay, he seems very overconfident right now, but I think he's genuinely screwed, because how is he gonna defend this? Yeah, Cannon, Ice Spirit, that's 4 Elixir. He's already low in Elixir after that, Fireball play. Gonna Archers, and he can't even Fireball this because he's not back to it, because he just Fireballed. Muskie, he's at like 0 Elixir right now, so I don't know what he's doing. Gonna hover Skeletons for his Ice Spirit, because I know he's back to it, wants to retarget. Okay, nice. Good catch. And that's pretty much gonna be a good game, because, yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, but goes for a log. That's not gonna be enough, so yeah, since he was so excited about that aggressive play with the Hog Hammer emote, I'm just gonna give him the Hog emote back. He's down to 1.2k HP right now, so, I mean, he pretty much already lost, because, I mean, in this matchup, once you're down this much, if I was down this much, I would have already lost. In this 3.0 versus 2.6 matches, basically whoever makes the first mistake loses, I would say, like major mistake, because it's a relatively even matchup. In my opinion, slightly for 2.6. I guess it's probably for Xbow now that Archers are so broken, but before the Archers buff, it was definitely for 2.6 in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna give him the Hog Hammer emote back just because he seemed very like happy to give it, so I'll just give it back. And yeah, that's gonna be a GG. I'm pretty sure he gave up, so I mean, we take those. I mean, Xbow, like I always say in my videos recently, at least I've been trying to say, is a huge punish-heavy deck. You have to play as perfectly as possible, and as soon as you detect like a mistake out of your opponent, you can go for a punish and get the perfect opportunity and capitalize like I did just now. You know, that's a really aggressive fireball. I could have overcommitted to the Hog and not taken any hits, but it was a better opportunity to go in and take advantage of the fact that he was low on elixir and just wasted a fireball, so I did exactly that. Got a huge connection and basically won the game because he gave up after that. But yeah, really nice win against 2.6 there, and that's going to be Grand Champion League, guys. Really happy with this overall. Pretty nice video overall, too. I got to talk about some real-life updates. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And just chill, undefeated ladder gameplay. So yeah, 5 nice wins in a row. Really nice stuff overall against Golem, against Hog MK, 2 Hog MK decks. So yeah, really nice stuff. That's going to be for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.